and welcome back, Martians, to The Sims 4. And today, you have heard it right, well, read it right. We are making Camp Wawanakwa, aka the camp from Total Drama. And if you don't know what Total Drama is, it is a Canadian-made show. Apparently, it's in Ontario. And it's kind of like Survivor, but cartoon and a little out there. It has some jokes, you know, because it was considered a preteen show. And I remember the first time I watched the Dodgeball episode, which is still one of my favorite episodes. First episode I watched, and I was like, I need to watch this. I need to get into this. So Total Drama is definitely in my YouTube right now since I have gone back to it a little bit, and I love Total Drama so much. My favorite character is Cody. I mean, I don't think anyone's shocked. Everyone calls me him in real life, and I hate that I said that. The first thing we are going to be working on is, of course, the dock and the outdoor kind of area, trying to find a boat. Even though it does not look like the boat, I still put it on. I put some beach towels because Lindsay is known to be suntanning a lot. Actually, no, she doesn't suntan. She uses fake tan. I got that whole thing wrong, but I just wanted to put it there. Let me have some decoration. Let me eat. Well, let me cook. And I wanted it to have, of course, different dimensions because the whole thing is very much different dimensions. Like there's stairs up to the marshmallow area. There's stairs up to the calf, as I put down there, and there's also to the cabins. I kept fiddling with this one, like this building. Even when I was building it, I was like, I need to put it bigger, I need to pick it smaller. This whole time, that is all I did with the cafeteria. I did not have fun doing that. But right now, we are going to be working on building all the buildings, trying to do more of the landscaping, just figuring out what I need exactly to make it actually look like it, you know, get the cabins. And we will be putting little banners on them. It's just Discover University banners, little flag things. So they aren't really big. They're tiny and they don't really work, but I just wanted something, okay? I made both of them like unique to each other. So the Screaming Gophers have certain characters that I represented with little sketches or stuff like that. Kind of like how if it was a real camp, there would be decorations. They're teenagers. They probably brought some stuff at home. There's going to be clutter. I wanted it to kind of show their personalities a little. Every single place that I searched up on the internet for inspiration didn't have the cliff, and I was like, that is an important part of it. The cliff. They also didn't have the front entrance and stuff, which it's very hard to make it look good on The Sims, I gotta say, because they are small lots. Even the biggest one, it's small. It doesn't have the things that I need. I need to build a huge camp. Come on, the Sims team should have got really, really big lots for this one. They should have done that. That would have been so fun. But we are doing this because of the new release of the new pack. That's a lot of ofs, but Adventure Awaits, I'm pretty sure. I haven't been really into learning about it that much. I'm like, oh, another pack. We just got one. We just got the fairies one. I haven't even played with the fairies all that much. Hopefully it'll become cheaper. One day. Because I have already bought it and I hate it. I hate that I bought it. I don't hate the pack. It's a lot of money. Now we are going to go more into houses. Well, not houses, the buildings. I wanted the washroom to have showers on one side and toilets on the other, all kind of walled off, but also, well, you'll see what I do with the showers, because in the shower room, the tile is on it, the inside and the outside of the walls, but all the other places is wood. And it also had purple curtains, which none of the showers have purple curtains. None. So I had to be creative. I had to make my own purple curtains, and I think I did it pretty good. I think she looks good. And the bathroom, pretty simple. I just made it a bathroom and added some clutter around. I wanted to make all the not houses, I keep calling them houses, rooms, buildings. I wanted to make them all look dirty, kind of gross looking, like not wanting to be there. Because that was always what they said. It was gross. But it never was that gross looking. Like, we want that mold on the walls. We want it to look disgusting, rancid, just some place that you don't want to be. That's what I wanted. I wanted it more gross, okay? Okay, I'm gonna tell that the Cartoon Network, I wanted it more gross. They won't answer me, or they would have already brought back Total Drama, I promise you that. So some more facts of Total Drama. Total Drama was made in 2007, which I was alive. I'm not that young. And it was made, the reboot was made in 2023, which has now an actual gay contestant because, let's be honest, there was a little bit of queer baiting. Not maybe queer baiting, but it was a little fruity. Let's just say all of those casts from season 1, sure you're not. Like, they're all a little fruity. But this is more focused on the season 1 group, not Revenge of the Island, because Revenge of the Island was also in this island, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I think I got that wrong. I don't remember where Revenge of the Island was. It might have been this one, it might have been a different one, because I really don't remember that. But of course, there is... Now I'm forgetting how much seasons there are. But there was the first one, and then there was Action, which I am thinking of making the Action Studio 2, or a little bit kind of something like it, like maybe just the trailers or something. And then there's World Tour, which I don't think I can make, even though World Tour is my favorite. I don't think I could ever make a plane. Maybe I'll try one day. And then there was Revenge. I don't know if Pakatua or All Stars came next, but one of those ones. And then there's Redonkulous Race. Then of course the reboot. Redonkulous Race, I gotta say, I like Redonkulous Race. It was pretty good. I'm a huge fan of Jose and Jacques. No, that's not what their names are. Jose and, oh my gosh, I don't remember their names right now. Maybe it is Jacques and I'm just going crazy. I really like them as a person that, and also as a person that played hockey, I also love the Hockey Bros. And I wish the guys on my hockey team actually acted like that. They would have been way nicer. And I think all hockey dudes should act like that. Be supportive. That's what all hockey dudes should be, in my opinion. I really do wish, though, that I could have got those walls greener. They still look blue to me and I don't like it, but there's no color that actually like worked for it, because I tried to make it resemble it as much as possible with the coloring, or during one episode there was a counter. I think 2 episodes. One where they had to take the keys, and then the other one where they had to, what is the word? Make food for the other, for Chris, for the other, for Chris. One thing I remember always hating as a kid because of how much I liked Total Drama was that every single one of my family members, my brother, both of my brothers and my mom's name, all were on the show. Like, each of them had a character that had those names. And I was like, really? I'm the one that likes the show. And I don't even get a name. I don't even get a name. And that's just so unfair. Now, we are doing this build on one of the new lots in the world, which I don't even know the name of the world. That is how much I have not been looking into this pack. I really need to. I need to watch the Plumbella lore one, because that is the only person I trust with reviews now, is the Plumbella ones. So it is on the 64 by 64 lot, like I said, the biggest lot in the game, even though there should be bigger ones, and they really should have brought bigger ones for this one. I really think so. I think it would have just added that just finesse to it. I don't know. And I should have also put the rooms darker, because all the rooms I put the best light in the game, as everyone would say, in it. And it made it look really bright, and I love brightness, but at the same time it's supposed to look dingy, and I just didn't care. There is a lot of time of me with the bedrooms, because I wanted all of them to look the same, so I tried copying them, but then the windows kind of all messed up. So I just had to copy each item one by one, but I tried so many ways of doing it, and it was just really embarrassing, and I kept trying and trying and trying, and I'm just like, no, we're copying everything. I'm not doing this. I'm not... No, sir. I'm done. I was really sorry about the going back and forth thing, because it was like that for a little bit. I was really trying to not copy everything one by one, because I thought it would take so much time, but in reality, it didn't. I should have just done it first instead of copying rooms, because the windows and stuff copy as well, which I always forget about. So I'm just making them all dirty. I have to make sure that they all look a little dirty and not just all crystal clean, or also just like make it look like a camp. Like, it's not going to be that clean. Let's be honest, there's a bunch of teenagers in there, It's gonna get dirty. They don't know how to pick up for themselves. Just go back to the Harold episodes, okay? When he's getting bullied for leaving his underwear on the ground, okay? They're disgusting. That is the point. Like, they're teenagers, and already the camp is supposed to be in pieces, ugly, like run down. Didn't mean to say ugly in there, but apparently I just said it. It's ugly. So like I said, with all of the rooms, they are all going to look a little different. Like, for example, for Gwen's, I put sketches on the wall because Gwen is an artist. She does art. Trent, he has a guitar, has like some music things. Like, they all have their own little personality that I kind of added. Noah has a lot of books. Owen has secret food under his like bed. That's the word. I've all made them a little unique, a little special, a little touch of Shazam. I don't know what that even means, but I did it. I wanted for Harold's group, like Harold, Duncan, all of them, to have some laundry on the ground because, like I said, one episode Harold leaves his underwear around, so it sticks with the show. So I wanted it to, as best as I could, portray the characters and stuff. I didn't know what to do for Harold's poster, so I just gave him, oh my gosh, I forget those words. A periodic no, that's not a periodic table. That's the science thing. The science table thing. I don't remember what it's called. I really don't. Maybe it is called the periodic table. I don't know. Also, all the things on the top bunk, all the pictures and stuff are a little bit cut off, and I didn't realize that until I did the tour, and I was like, that is cut off. Jeff's photos are cut off. That's what I gave Jeff, was photos, because he has his camera. And that's like how he bonded with Gwen and stuff, the camera stuff. So I decided to keep it. And, you know, just like Tyler, sporty, like it's just their basic little personalities. Try to make it as good as I can with the stuff that I have. I'm thinking of also doing a thing where I make every house or room inspired by Total Drama characters. Let me know in the comments if I should, because I think that would be really fun, because I also want to make them in Cass. I also forgot one person's bed, and that's Ezekiel. I forgot to give him anything, and I feel bad. I'm not an Ezekiel hater. I really am not. I think he's a little funny, silly guy, and he proved that he is a good man. Maybe not in the first season, but that's special. He obeyed Lindsay and Beth. He did what they told him to do, and I'm just saying, he fixed himself, girl. He fixed himself. We just gotta realize that. And I tried to put their beds in the positions that I think they would be in, or how I have seen them, because Gwen is usually showed in the bottom bunk, but so is Lashana. But Gwen is showed more in the bottom bunk, so I did Gwen in the bottom bunk. Lindsay and Heather on the same bunk. Justin and Trent on the same bunk, only because they had the drama bros. Oh, I should have put Cody and Trent. I should have done that. That would have made more sense, because they're also total drama bros, and they're also like best friends. I mean, he's the reason that him and Gwen are dating, okay? Even though they could have probably dated if he didn't help. Let's pretend that didn't happen. That if he didn't help, they wouldn't have started dating, and that's how I have to believe it. Sorry about all this talking. When I start talking about something, I kind of can't stop. And that might be for this whole video. You're just gonna learn random total drama facts that I have in my head. Like, not even important ones, just ones that I feel might be true. They're probably not, though. But it was very much a lot of... Everyone has a different pandemic thing, and my big pandemic thing was Total Drama and Drag Race, and probably South Park. It was not the Dream SMP, as most people think I was a fan of. It is not. I did Total Drama. That's what I was into. That fandom was very big in my head. I mean, I feel like every fandom got really way more big, way more famous during the pandemic time, because everyone had so much free time, so everything became a little bit more big, and just more people causes more drama and stuff like that. I think that really probably caused a lot of it. And also with the pride flags, if you think that that is the wrong thing for them, that's okay. I was just putting them up there. I think like I said, most of the characters I think are fruity, and I'm allowed to have my opinions. If you have different opinions for their orientation or gender, I don't care. I didn't do it for all of them, because if I did, there would be all of them for each single character. Everyone has their own headcanons. Even if they lie, they all do. You'll have a little hope in you that's like, I hope this character's this. And also, just watch World Tour for the Cody trans thing. And all of Alejandro and Chris and multiple of them calling him a girl. That's my pitch. If you do want to know more about me and my total drama obsession and what I was obsessed with, I became aware of it when I was, I think, 12. I don't know, maybe even 10. I don't remember. All I know is I used to be a really big fan of Duncan as a kid, and I even have a cat named Duncan after him. Let's just say he's not my favorite anymore. He's not been my favorite for a long time. My favorite is, like I said, Cody, Gwen, and probably I like Noah a lot too. Noah, Gwen, and Cody are probably my favorites. Speaking of my cat Duncan, he is actually trying to come over on my desk, I think. I think he's trying to go on the desk. What are you doing, bud? Gonna come say hi? I forgot, he doesn't meow like Chihiro does. He just sits there. He doesn't do anything. Okay, go away, Duncan. Go on your little bed. There you go, buddy. Now that the cat is gone, well, on his bed, I did spend a lot of time decorating the rooms. As you can see, I feel like most of this is me just decorating the cabins, but I wanted them to just feel lived in and more like the person that is sitting on them. Bess was also really hard to do because her things was just being like a dumb geek, I guess, and also liking hot men, which, I mean, congratulations, you like good-looking men. I don't know what to say to you, girl. Like, claps for Beth. Like, I don't know. You have eyes and you think some men are attractive. That's great. I'm proud of you for that. Now the other cat has joined me and he's a little bit more talkative, so hopefully he's quiet. But this is the whole Camp Wawanakwa done. We have, of course, the ceremony place, we have the calf, we have the kitchen, we have everything that was shown in the original, or as much that I could actually put in the room, because of course there was some limitations with the size. I wish you could make them bigger. I really wish. But that is it. This is the building. I hope you have enjoyed this video and liked it very, very much. I hope you will play in this. I mean, maybe you want to live out your total drama fantasy that you had as a kid. If you like, as well as commenting, you can also comment your favorite character or season, or you can also tell me your least favorite character that you hate. I don't care. But I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see all of you Martians in the next one. Bye!